Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Advanced Vibrational Evolution. My name is Sephoura and Joy. Some know me as Joy and others know me as Sephoura. My birth name was Joy, and then I went to a numerologist. I had a change of name. Because our names that are not self-chosen from birth, like all names have energies. And depending on when you're born, maybe that name doesn't fit you at all. Or maybe it does. For me, it didn't. Even though I love the name, Joy. So I still use it sometimes. So we have the Strength card coming out. And immediately I feel like smiling. I don't know. I know it's the Strength card, but there is a self-found peace within you. Whoever I'm talking to here is walking the talk. That was the sentence they gave me. Okay. So this is someone who has like done a series of transformations and has reached a point in your life where it's like you are in Empress or Emperor status. Doesn't have to be materially, but internally, okay? Because I'm using the Quantum Tarot version 2.0, okay? For the quantum field, for the energetic field. And then I use the traditional tarot for what's going on in your material, as within, so without. Or whatever comes up, okay? I am a psychic medium and I have clear sight. So whatever comes forward, no matter if I'm using one deck or the other, that's what the message that you are receiving, okay? All right. So there is a lot of yellow energy here, and I kind of never noticed that before. There's a lot of yellow energy here, all right? And the infinity sign as well, which is above her head. It is in the traditional tarot as well. But there's something about your solar plexus, which is right below your, or in between, right below your ribs. And it's yellow. It's connected to the sun. It's connected to courage, to actually, I want to say your authentic self, because this is about being who you are, you know, no matter what anyone else thinks and feels, or like everyone's always going to have an opinion, right? And I feel like that whoever I'm talking to has been very controlled or more controlled by this in the past. And it's like you landed someplace where there is like this peaceful balance within you, okay? That's what I'm getting, like a peaceful balance here. And like a big healing of your solar plexus chakra. It's like you're resting in yourself, in your authentic self in a different way. And I don't know, there's something about the way that you are healing now or evolving or something, whereas in the past, you would get like the concept or the theory of something, and then it would take you a certain amount of time, could be months, years, whatever, to truly understand it and become it, okay? It's like when we learn something new, also when we do an education, we learn all the theory first, and then we take it out to practice and we put it into, we're walking the talk, right? But there's something about how your energy shifted into Empress or Emperor mode, right? Doesn't matter if you're male or female watching. I am getting you are very this is, ooh, you're very magnetic. And I feel like it's not something, this is something that is here to stay. It's a shift. It's a shift in your vibration and your frequency here. And it's yeah, I'm seeing the Hierophant, and it came out yesterday too, the Hierophant. It's here to stay. It's like you made, there's no going back, I'm hearing. Okay, there's no going back. You made the shift, and now you're here, and it's going to stay here. Okay, and you're going to evolve from that. But it's like a pivotal point or something. Like, is that the word in English? You reached a state which you've never been before, of inner peace and balance, and a resting within yourself, within your authentic self, within like who you are. Like you're just naturally you. Does that mean there is no more growth or evolvement or challenges? Like, no, we do that our whole life. We grow our whole lives. I feel like I want to turn on some more light here. There we go. But I don't know, there is a level of maturity here that is very different. Okay, so, remember I said that before, when you heal, like when you learn something, it takes time and there's a lesson, and then you heal and you grow and this and that. But there's something about your energy now. You just stepped into this, okay? Or you're about to, if you haven't yet. There's something about how now you're able to shift or, yeah, instantly. Yeah, they want me to do like this. So there's something about, it's like you don't have to go through the long period that some lessons take. But something is fundamentally integrated into your system, into your energetic body, into your into you. It's just activated. It's activated within you. Okay, so you might have been around a lot of sun lately, because I feel like there has been some light codes, some activations going on from the sun and to your solar plexus. You might have been a lot out in the sun, depending on where you live in the world, right? Or maybe you've been on a holiday. Death. The death card came out yesterday too. And this is a confirmation. This is like, remember I talked about the healing periods and how they were longer before, and there's something how you can just like within the same day you can have like an old thought pattern, and then poof, later on the day you remember who you are and that you're part of everything. And I don't know, you just like really expanded here, and you let go of some old parts and belief systems here that were encoded in you, but they are not anymore. They have been released. They have been released. Interesting, isn't it? And it's like there is this feel-good feeling within you, or you're about to feel this, like just this, because I always feel my readings, right? Very, very deeply, sometimes more than others, but I just have this feeling inside me now, and I feel it in my solar plexus. I feel it in my body, in this whole area here, but especially in my solar plexus. It's like serenity. Serenity? Is that the word? Peace. In peace with who I am, what I have become. That's what they're telling me. So this is how you'll feel, or that's how you're gonna feel. Start feeling, okay? And there's something about how that is very magnetic. Like just naturally, like you don't really have to do much than just be in this state. Okay, I'm gonna shift deck because nothing more is coming out. The Fool. Talking about new beginning. And Zero. Zero is all about new beginnings. And look at all this yellow and the sun shining upon you. Wow. We're gonna keep the Fool here. See what comes out. The Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. And remember, this is it's in your your outer world, your material world. This is being recognized. Not only is it being felt by other people and your surroundings, and like I'm getting the butterfly effect. That's why I'm saying you're magnetic there. There's something about your vibration that is just naturally magnetic, and to magnetic in the way that you now vibrate, which is very different. So you might see some of your relations, the dynamic between you shift, change, become more, I don't know, just change. Where there was resistance before, it's dissolving, either in you or in someone else, or like the people around you. I don't know, I feel like it's multiple people. This could, of course, be a love interest, but this could be a friend too, friends, friend groups, family members. There's something about how the way that you are just resting in yourself and in your own authenticity. It's like knowing who you are and resting in it is being felt, is being recognized. Okay, this could be like, I'm feeling this is in general, but this could definitely be if you are on social media, or it could be in your career. You could be going self-employed. Someone could recognize you, and someone is going to recognize you, but maybe someone who wants to collaborate with you, wants to work with you, who's definitely felt this shift, okay? And it has changed your timeline completely, or it will change your timeline completely. And I feel like the right kind of people is gonna notice you or recognize you or something. Like consciously or unconsciously, like your energy is being felt. Okay. Magnetic. Wow. So I feel like whoever this is, I feel like you might have been a chaser before or something like that, but it's going to be the other way around. You're going to be the chased one or something like that. Your dynamic, like the whole dynamic within yourself, if that's a saying, it's like it has shifted completely. Poof. They keep wanting me to do that. Boop. And it's like you don't have to try hard anymore to, like, when you get triggered, it's like you just naturally, very quickly slide back into your authentic self, or like into the knowing of all that is. I don't know. It's like you have expanded here and you're more in one with everything, more in one with source. I'm loving this energy. 3 cards fell. Let's see. Whew. We have the Tower and the Strength card again, and the 4 of Cups. Strength card is another confirmation, okay? And I did have a lot to say. I feel like the first 10 minutes I was just talking about this card. Okay, that's a confirmation that this is not just felt on your inside, it's felt on your outside as well, okay? As within, so without. Very, very strongly, okay? And that was what I was talking about, you being the chaser before. So what you received, you were not really, you were never really satisfied, because it was not what you were meant to, or what you deserved, but in the same time it was what you attracted, because you attract what you are. And I feel like that's the whole dynamic that has changed here. That old version of you has crumbled. The Tower has fallen down, like it's crumbled, it's gone. Get ready for new experiences. And yes, it could be new people in your life. You're definitely going to meet some new people. But it could also be people that you already know, people that you had in your life for years, or like family members, things like that. The dynamic is just changing. And also, look at that. I was talking about the Hierophant in the beginning, and it came out. This is a stable beginning. This is something, like I said, there's no going back. This is very rooted within you, and it's not going anywhere. You are holding the key. I'm hearing you are holding the key. Oh, we have the Devil and the 5 of Pentacles here. Ouch. This has not been easy. You might have been a people pleaser, been in and out of narcissistic relationships, like really attracting these kind of poverty as well, lack mentality, lack in finances, survival mode. Sorry. There could have been a lot of that in your life, because, you know, it was all about trusting yourself, and your self-worth, and letting go of that old version of you that kept manifesting this into your life. Because you have to remember that we always manifest. You manifest in abundance. We do. We are creators. We manifest. Everything you have around you is a reflection of how you feel on the inside, of who you are, right? And, you know, you can have an abundance of lack too, as you can have an abundance of love and money and passion, joy, whatever, like anxiety. You can have an abundance of anxiety, okay? Because you're always abundant. We are always abundant. Where focus goes, energy flows, and that's just how it is. And I know it can be difficult to acknowledge that, you know, when something bad happens in your life, or you keep meeting these horrible or people, or you're in a situation where you're very burdened, you put yourself there, and you also, I'm sorry, but that's how it is. And I know by experience, I had some narcissistic relationships, and I allowed it, okay, because I was in that version of myself at that time. I was the one who allowed it. Doesn't excuse the behavior or the narcissism or any, like, you not being treated right, because we all have a responsibility to be, you know, respectful and treat each other well. But if you allow this kind of behavior, that is something that you need to go inward and look at. Why does this keep happening to me? What do I need to change within? Okay, because you might let go of a narcissistic person, or your alcoholic parents, or people that treat you like only wants to take and not give, or whatever. But you can let go of a person like that. But if you haven't healed the issue, the trauma within yourself, they're just gonna show up again, a different face, but it's gonna be the same energy. Okay. And I've had to learn that the hard way. We all do. And you know what, and that's what I feel like you are out of. Okay. That is old cycles, old version of yourself. Like you stepped into, like, this is a very, 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 I'm seeing the star in my mind's eye, important time for you. This is a destined point in your life, whether you believe in destiny or not. There's something about how this exact moment in time for you is where it all changes. And it might have changed already for you. It might be about to change. Oh my goodness, a thunder. Or it's about to, okay? Because that made me think about the tower here. So for some of you, this is what's cracking right now, okay? And all of this is like what's coming in. It's a potential future for you, all right? Wow. I am truly loving this reading. And this is being recognized. And you're so ready for this, like this new beginning here, this new version of yourself. It's like some of you feel like you've been waiting in ages for this. But it's here, or it's coming. And when it comes in, if it's here, like when it comes in, it's very, very, very stable. No going back. You know what, if you're interested, like, because I'm reading for the collective here, if you're interested in looking at your specific situation, you're welcome to send me an email or a message, right? Everything should be in the description box below. I think that's it for today, guys. This was a lot. Very, very beautiful, beautiful energy, okay? I want to thank you all for your beautiful comments, both here, like on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. I'm very grateful. TikTok as well. I read all of your comments. I do not have the time to respond to all of them, but I usually always give a like so that you can see that I read it, okay? 23 on the timer. That was for someone. But I do appreciate them, like all of it. I feel so grateful that I have so many loving, caring, nurturing souls around me, okay? You always leave such beautiful comments, and it means a lot. And I'm so grateful that I can be here channeling these messages for you, because this is what I love. So thank you for supporting that as well. And thank you for being a part of my journey. And thank you for letting me be a part of yours. Okay? I love you.